Our foundation is very special because the money that we are going to raise will go to whatever department you want it to go to. If you want it to go to athletics, it'll go to that. If you want it to go for nutrition or for meditation or RPM, whichever area you choose. When Joey was diagnosed 14 years ago, it was 1 in 10,000. The statistics today is that 1 in 88 kids that are born is going to be autistic. All of these people right now, we don't know what their potential is until we can get more teachers trained and more students using RPM in particular and learning, about their body and how things work and about the world. The impact that I've noticed with RPM in my family is that I can communicate with Joey now. He can tell me what he's feeling.
Wait, blue or the sky is green? G-R-E-E green.
All of us, we have 4 learning channels. The visual and auditory, which are the primary learning channels, and tactile and kinesthetic, which are the secondary learning channels. If a person is too engaged in one modality, then the other modalities get neglected. And for a typical person, we can keep a balance of which channel to choose, and we continuously select and prune through our channels. A person with autism cannot do that. All the senses are all bombarding with equal intensity. Should I look at that square? Should I look at the light? Should I look at the floor? Should I look at my hands? Should I hear myself humming? Should I hear the environmental noise? Should I hear the refrigerator? Should I touch this? Should I touch this? How is the temperature of the room? Everything is there competing with each other. That is where prompting comes. We have to redirect them. And that is where the teacher's voice, be on track. This is what you're supposed to hear now. Answer my questions in the right way, not by drumming on the table. Those kinds of reminders are necessary to get the right kind of response. Once that pathway gets established, the children get a learning pathway themselves. So prompting gets less and less, and it slowly aims towards fading.
We want to train the children to use the letterboard. And we also want to train teachers so that then they can go out and help a lot of kids. To do that gets very costly. And part of what we want to do and raise money for is for the families that can't afford that. And that's what Joey's goal is, to help these families. The programs that Joey has benefited from have been in Colorado when it comes to snowboarding. For instance, Challenge Aspen, Extreme Sports Camp, which is a summer camp, now also has a winter camp for people to learn how to ski or snowboard that have autism. Because they have helped nourish Joey during the years when we didn't have a letterboard, and this was his outlet, was to be able to ski and snowboard. And we would support those programs that have helped Joey, or other programs that would come to us. And donations would go to either send a particular person out to Colorado to learn how to snowboard, or summertime camp to learn how to bike and hike and whitewater rafting.
Their needs run a little deeper. They have certain challenges that the average child, teenage, doesn't have. Those nutritional needs, the extra proteins, the amino acids, sugars from fruits, the vitamins and minerals from vegetables, all of those building blocks of nutrition are critical to be able to function daily and handle the underlying condition that they're trying to fight.
I've really noticed a difference in Joey since he started meditating. He just seems calmer, and it's something that he really loves to do. And when he's meditating, he seems to be in a very peaceful place. And this is something he wants other autistic people to learn how to do, because it's going to help, all the families if their kids are calmer and they're able to control some of their behaviors using transcendental meditation. And David Lynch is an amazing organization, and that's another area that we would also support for autistic individuals to learn how to meditate.
We've been involved with several important research projects on autism and epilepsy. We did one of the first studies that systematically looked at individuals with autism who have epilepsy that can't be controlled with medications, which it turns out may be between 1/3 to 50% of all individuals with autism and epilepsy. The research we've undertaken so far has helped identify important problems, target new therapies, and the genetic research we're doing is now ongoing. We have a high opportunity here.
I'm looking to have this grow and take on its own life. I'm really looking for your help, and I'd really appreciate whatever you can do to help us and help the children and help the adults with autism. The possibilities are really endless as to how he can help. So we're very, very excited, and we hope that you will help us too.